What's up, YouTube? Now today I have another new build video for y'all. Now today I'll be looking at the playmaking and the defense bar chart again, but this time I'll be going 6-5 for the people that like the two-way slashing playmakers or whatever. Now you can either go small forward, shooting guard, or point guard on this build, but from my experience, the more you go down on the position, the more finishing badges that you get, and the less attributes it takes for you to get more finishing badges and shooting badges actually. So I mean, you can't really go wrong with either these three positions, but just keep that in mind. But I'll be going point guard for today. Left hand, it really don't matter. You can choose whatever you want. Of course, I'm choosing the playmaking and defense pie chart, red, yellow. And the physical profile, a lot of people like to choose this one and this one. Now, last year on my 6-7 play lock, I've always used the balance one. As a matter of fact, on every one of my builds, I've used the balance one. But I mean, you don't really need strength like that from my experience if they didn't change from last year, which I'm pretty sure they did. But since I like having vertical on my build for the rebounds and blocks, I'm gonna go the vertical bar chart. I still get a 91 speed, 91 acceleration, and 88 vert. So I mean, it's real decent. It's not even including the +5 for the 99.9 and the Gatorade boost or the Gatorade drills or whatever. And for this build, actually, let me start with defense. I believe I had 20 defensive badges. Now, certain ways you can set this up if you care about certain stats. Like if you don't care about offensive rebounds, then you don't have to put that up. But I usually like to put it on, to be honest, because I like to play a lot of twos and like a lot of red games, so rebounds are crucial. But if you don't care about that, you don't have to put it on. And to finesse your stats, you're gonna have to drop your block down by a little bit. You can do steals too, but you get more out of blocks than you would steals because I think you go down like 2, and that's it. But if you drop down your block, you get way more attribute points. Ball control with my playmaking category, I had 20 playmaking badges, maxed it out right there. I had 85 pass accuracy. That's where I stopped at to get to 20. Yeah, 20. Shooting badges. Now, this is my personal no preference, but I mean, 7 shooting badges is more than enough. And the rest, you can put on your finishing attributes. I believe you get 8, or you get 9, or you can get 10 actually. But like this is the setup without having offensive rebound and a maxed out block. If you don't care about that, then I mean this is a good build. This is a good setup to go with. 10, 7, 20, and 20. It's not bad at all. But if you're like me and don't really care about the finishing, like I'm gonna say 8 is enough because it really is. Then you can put these attributes somewhere else, like max out your block, pretty good offensive rebound for the 21 defensive badges. But say if you don't care about the defense and if you want to go playmaker, you can max out with 22 playmaking, and you still have 5 attributes left over to possibly put somewhere else, and can't go towards finishing. Uh, can't go towards defense either. So I mean, honestly, like it's a lot of ways to kind of finesse these attributes, but I mean you can do what you want with them. But I mean it's really on you if you want 2 more playmaking and 2 more defense, 2 more finishing badges. I'm sorry, it's really on you. But I mean, since I have 20 playmaking, I mean it's more than enough. I'd rather go with 10 finishing. Oh, I'm sorry, I kind of fucked up. I'll go with 10 finishing. So it's 10, 7, 20, and 20. Now this is like kind of like the badge setup I had last year. Like last year I had 11 finishing, 10 shooting. That's plus quick draw, and so it's basically the same. I had 17 playmaking and 18 defensive badges. So I mean it's kind of the same really, give or take a couple of badges. But yeah, I like to have my builds with offensive rebound, man. I'm sorry, but I mean, just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna leave it where it's at. But I mean, you can interchange these if you wanted to. But I mean, this build's gonna be 6-5. You're gonna have like a 60 offensive rebound, something like that. Which I mean, it's not too bad because you can still snag without an offensive rebound stat. It's all about positioning really, but it doesn't hurt to have those attributes. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna continue with: 10, 7, 20, and 20. It's pretty decent. Build shape don't matter. 6'5", of course. The weight, I didn't really get a good chance to look at the weight. Right here, 176. That's the last drop off. Where's some max amount of acceleration and speed you can get at this weight. Well, with this weight, I mean, you end up with a 44 strength. But I mean, strength really don't matter to me, bro. In my experience, let me say that strength really don't matter. But as you can see, the stats get a 92 speed, 91 acceleration, and an 88 vert. It's not bad at all. Like I said, it's not even including the 99 and all of that other bull crap. Excuse me. But yeah. Now with this build, you want to go max wingspan so you can get the contact dunks at 98. I mean, even if you didn't get the contact dunks at 98, I would still recommend you to go max wingspan because you don't really lose anything by going max. You lose a couple shoot stats, you lose one ball handle, but that's it. And even then, you start off with an 84, so it'll take you like 2 shots for you to be able to momentum dribble. And I mean, you can speed boost off rip. I mean, it's not bad at all. Shooting stats, I get a 64 3 and a 71 mid range. It's basically the same. It's actually higher than I had last year on my 6-7 play lock with shot create and take. So you know I'm gonna have to go shot create and take again with this build. I mean, now out of all these takeovers, this one gives you plus 10 on your ball handle. This one gives you a plus 10 on your ball handle, and this one gives you a plus 10. But I mean, you can also go lock too, because I mean you have an 84 ball control, so you don't really need the plus 10. But I like having shot crate and take. It's just too goated for me, man. I can't pass it down, bro. Like that's what I'm going with. I'm gonna see what they call me, cause I never even seen it. They call me to a slasher playmaker. I mean, I kind of expected that, but I kind of wanted something new. But I mean, the build title really don't matter. It don't really tell you much. But yeah, man, that's what I did. Now to look at the badges. Now to go over the stats again. I have an 81 driving dunk. You get contact dunk to 98. Standing dunk is alright. With me having the standing dunk over 40, which is the threshold for the standing dunks, I'll be able to get standing dunks on the 6'5 build. Mid range shots are 71, 3-point shots are 64. Now last year on my 6-7 play lock, I started off with a 72 mid range and a 62 3-point shot. So, I mean, it's pretty much in the same ballpark. Get the same max shooting badges. Now my playmaking, my ball control is 84. Like I said, once you hit 97, you can just momentum off rip. You won't need to have takeover, or you won't need to hit 2 shots, and you can speed boost off rip as well. Now, speed boosting and momentum dribbling is two different things, but yeah, I think you need like a seven. You need like a mid 70 or something to speed boost. I don't know the threshold for speed boosting, but I know for a fact to momentum dribble you need to have an 86 ball control to unlock the tier 3 dribble moves. Now, the defense is pretty solid. You get an 87 on from rear defense and lateral quickness, so you'll be speedy. Plus with the 92 speed and the 91 acceleration, you're gonna be real speedy. The steals is at 93. I don't really believe in the steal stat, so I mean, if I could like lower the steal stat without affecting my badge count, then I would have. But I can't do that. The block is a 53. It's all right. And the rebounding, well, the defensive rebound is a 79. Not bad at all. Especially paired with the 88 vertical. It's not bad. And my finishing, I'm going gold contact, bronze put back, silver relentless, I'm going gold slither. And for this one extra one, you can just put it on acrobat, or you can put it on relentless. I don't really go relentless. It helps, but you don't really need it. And if you don't use putback Boston, you can go ahead and put that on silver as well. I don't use fancy footwork, so I don't know what to really tell y'all about that. Like I'm just not a believer in fancy footwork, and I don't even hop stuff like that to begin with. I protest a consistent finisher. They're pretty good badges, but I only have 10, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Shooting badges are gonna be the same. My essentials, gold range, go silver, hot zone. I'm gonna go bronze, green, and bronze corner. Now bronze corner gives you like a 10% boost on any corner shot. Bronze green, it helps. I think it just gives you like a 5% boost. I don't know if it's the percent on this, but I think it's like the most efficient on silver, and range standard speaks for itself. Playmaking badges have 20. I'm gonna go for the essentials, like I said. Quick first step, happens for days, floor general or armor, depending on how you want to play it. I usually run flashy passer, and I have bailout and I'm pluggable at least on bronze. And for this last two, you can go space grade on silver, or even if you could take one off of the handles for days, put it towards space grader. But I mean, space grader on silver is pretty goated in my opinion. Defensive badges, Hall of Fame defensive leader, Hall of Fame clamps. I'm gonna go bronze. I'm gonna go silver chase down. And if you guys follow me from last year, I've always used bronze intimidator, but since I have 20, I might slide with it on Hall of Fame. I'm gonna have these at least on silver each. Um, have pickpocket on bronze at least. I don't really believe in Tyler's defender. Yeah, I guess you could slide with this on Hall of Fame if you want. And it's a lot of these defensive badges that I don't believe in. I'm a halfway believer in pickpocket, but I just keep it on bronze just for just to have it on. I don't use interceptor. I don't believe in that. I mean, like I said, I don't believe in a lot of these defensive badges, so you can really put this in where you want. I guess you could slide it towards a chase down or something like that. I don't know, but just for the sake of this video, that's what I'm gonna leave it at. But yeah, man, it's a pretty decent build. 10, 7, 20, and 20, not bad at all. I could probably do better with the badges, but I mean, it's pretty decent. This is at the point guard position, so you might get better badges as a shooting guard or small forward. But like I said, at point guard and small and shooting guard, you get more finishing for less attributes, or more finishing badges and more shooting badges for less attributes. So keep that in mind while you're making your build. But this is what I went with. It's pretty decent. But yeah, it's gonna be the end of the video. If y'all liked it, make sure y'all like, sub up, turn on the notice, comment how y'all feel about this build, and I'm out, y'all.